Okay, so hope you all had a good weekend. Welcome back. If you have a racket, grab that please for the warm-up and stretching. So let's start with first is bring the racket from in front of you to your toes. If you like to use bended knees, like soft knees, it's okay. Or you can go with the straight knees and straight back down to your toes. Hold it for a little bit. And then bring it up above your head and make a little stretch backwards as well. Just to stretch those shoulders. And then back to the toes. Exhale, and then inhale, you go up. When you go down, try to keep your head hanging heavy. Okay, let's move, do the similar exercise, still stretching. Grab the racket now behind your back, so holding it like this. And first we bring it down, so you're going down into a squat. Hold the racket, go all the way down as low as you can. And then bring it up, lean forward, over your head. And then when coming up, stretch backwards again. Look up. Down into deep squat, waking up those knees, leaning forward, racket over your head. Straight up and backwards. One more time. Down and forward. And up above. Straight up and stretch your arms back behind your back. Okay. Okay. Next one. Racket in front of you again, above your head, and first stretching your side, and then rotating the body so that you can go further. Then bring it next to your foot, the racket that is. Come up, straight position again, stretch the other side, and then rotation to bring the racket down. And repeat this 3 more times on your own pace. So first the side, rotation slowly, going down and coming up. First the side, and 2 more times. And last one. Okay. A little shake. All right. Racket again above your head. I have to go a little bit further I think my camera angle is not good. There. Okay. So racket above your head and slow rotations to one direction. Upper body can move a little bit with it. And then change. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to start doing lunges. So we start with the right foot. So lunge with the right and then bring the racket. So you still hold it like this between your palms. And bring it to the outside of your right foot. And then come back and do the same with the left. Left foot racket on the side. And there's no hurry with this one. So it's really a stretching exercise. Switch. Both sides one more time. Okay. All right. Let's start swinging a little bit. And let's start on the backhand side. I'm going to put my water bottle. As you can see, it says winner. Obviously, it's not mine. Everybody would know that. Okay, so I'm going to put it here just to mark kind of like the territory where I start lunging forward. So a little shuffle on the toes, and then the backhand swing with the lunge, just on your own pace. And what I want you to focus on mostly here, as it is a sort of warm up still, is the engaging the glute muscle. When you go down in the lunge, that you really feel that you're having tension in the glute. So you're not like this, but you're really working on the glute. Okay, and then you swing. So you go down, little shuffle. And that glute really needs to stabilize your body. And lunge, and lunge, and working on the glute. Feel that glute muscle working extra hard to keep you in balance when you lunge. 5 more times. And if you like to feel it more, you go a little bit lower with your upper body. So your upper body position is more and more horizontal. And 2 more. There we go. Okay, and we move to the other side. So same exercise. Now it's the forehand side. What I find important here is when I work with the balance and timing for my idea of making it work, I really try not to hit the ball too early because it starts to bring me out of balance. So I try to find the way or the area to have a contact with the ball quite a bit behind my front knee. So look into yourself, like where do you feel that when you swing faster, where is that contact point that gives you or keeps you in good balance? That you're not going too far and reaching out and kind of being uncomfortable, but also not being late and having to hit the ball with the wrist or even force yourself to hit a post. So look into that area and work on that left glute now, if you're right-handed, that is. So forehand shot, working on that glute stability when you swing. Good. And 5 more. And remember that when you're swinging, you do have a very clear idea where the ball is. Last one. Okay, so now we're going to combine these two. And so the only thing that comes in between is a sideways shuffle, which could be a T-point shuffle. So you go to your backhand, swing, come back, sideways, and forward. So you have that U form in your moving pattern. If you want to make it more physical, more strenuous, your body position is somewhere here. So really work on that pushing up from that lower lunge position. And if you want to keep it a bit lighter, just keep your upper body more straight up. So the ball is higher. You're not that much in trouble physically. So that's up to you. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go 1 minute. And remember that in between the shots, the footwork on your toes is very light. Okay? Shuffling. And when you start to go sideways before the lunge, that means that you know on which side the ball is. So start preparing that backswing early as well. So if you look at my preparation with my first sideways step at the tee, my racket kind of like takes the lead. Especially on the backhand, it's super important to bring that racket to the other shoulder and bring that racket arm shoulder to front of you, kind of like leading the way. Okay, we're gonna go 10 more seconds. And take your time when you swing, okay? So try to finish that follow through as well. Okay, so let's stop for a second. So what I normally see with a lot of players when they do ghosting is that the swing is like this. So it's a very short movement, which sometimes is handy in the game as well. But now when we are not able to hit the ball at all, I really want you to start feeling that the body is moving as if you would hit the ball with a full swing. So there's more backswing, the downswing, the acceleration in the middle, and there's a big follow through. So you end up within your space, obviously, you end up using the full U form. So from high to high. And it doesn't matter if you're low with your body position, unless you're lobbing the ball, which we are not doing at the moment. So try to keep that swing going. And that kind of like what often happens when that follow through gets so short, it's often in the match and in the ghosting because we just want to get back. So we're not finishing the shot. So let's focus on finishing every shot really, really well and do the same thing for another 90 seconds, okay? So we're gonna go the backhand, forehand, same U form formation, but then finish the shot there, come back, prepare, finish the shot there. And even though you take more time for the swing, it doesn't mean that you have to move slow in between. You can go as fast as you like. Okay, 90 seconds, go. Swing big. Big preparation, big follow through. Prep, follow through. Racket ready. Nice slide. Footwork in the middle. Work on the balance. Remember the glute. The glute is working hard here, keeping you stable. Nice. Go around, keep it on the toes in the middle. On the toes, light and forward. Light and forward. Okay, we're gonna start going a little bit faster now, okay? So speed up, back. Deep, shut, shut, tee, shut, tee. Full swing, let your arm move, high to high, okay? Get that follow through in there, Laura, if you have space. Yes, good. Let that arm go, no break. 15 seconds. Lunge in. Lunge in and lunge and lunge and 5 seconds and time. Good. That looked great. So clearly now I was seeing you guys not going there, but even going higher. So letting that arm move on both sides. Very good. You deserve one sip of water. Okay, so now the next one is the open stance again. We've been doing this quite a few times last week. And again, my bottle is open, so I just don't want to hit it. So if you want to use something else also, just put some mark on the ground that gives you an idea how you go around your opponent or T-point, or just have the form of the movement. That's what this is for. Okay, so I'm gonna use a forehand open stance on this side. Then I'm gonna shuffle and use a backhand open stance on this side. So I have this 90-degree angle. So I'm not going from left to right. It's 90 degrees. So forehand straight forward, shuffle, upper body turns, backhand, same thing. Okay. And same thing here. Try to keep your swing big for 1 minute. Go. Forehand. And with this exercise, it's really good to keep that racket up after your follow through. Because after the high follow through on the backhand, it gives you the backswing on the forehand, and vice versa. So keeping that racket up and up and up and up, racket up, racket up. So your hand is higher than your shoulder at the start of every swing. Keep your core tight when you lunge down. So your upper body holds nicely your balance, even if you swing faster or move faster. And stop. Good. Okay. So now let's look into a little technical difference. Let's do the forehand. We do the same pattern, but now the forehand is going to be more of a lunge. Let's say if I show it from the side. So I was doing this until now. So now I'm going further. So I'm going to reach out. I'm going to lose the swing because I need my reach. And so the forehand is going to be a lob. So I'm going to reach out, full stretch, lift the ball up. Then I'm going to come back to the backhand and do a volley. So I'm about the shoulder high here, playing my backhand. So I'm going to be below the waist, above the waist. So low, high, okay? Same 90-degree movement pattern, okay? 1 minute, let's go. So lift it up, volley the next. Lift it up, volley the next. And take your time when you make that volley. It's about shoulder high there. You see the ball coming. Make sure you play it from good balanced position so you can follow the ball well with your follow through. Lifting up, lifting up, lift, volley, lift, volley. And last one. Good. Okay, so same pattern. We're going to go straight to the open stance. So now you go straight forward on the backhand side with the open stance, and then open stance forehand. So it's exactly the same as this side, but then we're going to do first 1 minute the lower position, the basic position, and then we're going to move into backhand lift, backhand lob, forehand volley. So open stance, open stance. But first we're going to go 1 minute on the knee high shots. Okay? So 1 minute, ready, go. So open, 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 open. And even if you go faster, really try to make that shot heavy, okay? Because very often what happens with these open stances, we're hasty and our bodies rotate a lot. So you need to work hard with your core to get that, from that balance, get that technique that you need. Okay. Keep going, almost there. And time. Okay, so the next minute, It's going to be now with the backhand start, lower position. So open stance again here. So you lift and then you move, open stance, forehand, and you volley, shoulder high. So low back, high forehand. Okay, 1 minute, go. So low and volley, low, volley. The longer you make that backhand lunge, the heavier it gets. So you can really try to feel that you're reaching for the ball, then you volley. Reach, volley, reach, volley, reach up, volley. Work on the balance. Feel the glute working again here and your core. So when you swing, you're balanced. Swing, balanced. Lift, volley, lift, volley. 15 seconds, guys. Lift, volley, lift, volley. And 3 more shots, 3 more combinations, 2 more combinations, and the last combination. Whew, good. Nice. Good job. Look pretty good, all of you. Have a sip again. Let's see. Where are we? Okay. That's good. Did you know that in Sweden they have been playing squash all along? The clubs have been staying open. So there's no social distancing in that matter. I hope they will be okay with their herd immunity. I think the future will tell us which approach was the best one. I think at the moment we just have to keep it as safe as possible. Okay, so we're gonna move into back corners now, like we've been doing in the past, and we're gonna do a couple of technical differences here. We're gonna start with the backhand basic drive on both sides. So we're gonna do a little alternation again. It just gives you a nicer rhythm when you hit the ball and you shuffle through the tee point, you go to the other side and you hit the ball. And again, I have the luxury of having fairly good space for this. I'm not using the full corners what I could. So if you have less space, you can also do one side at a time. If you don't have that space to go left and right at V form, just do one side. So you're here, you can go to the ball, swing, give space, come back. So you make that little rotation. That's fine. And then we do 2 sessions, or we do a couple of different ones. So I'm going to just give you a half time if you need to go to the other side. If you have the space to do both sides, then you will do that. And technically what we're looking into here is that while you shuffle into the corner, bring that racket away from your face. So bring it as far from the ball as possible, especially on the backhand, because your arm is on the front of the body. So I want you to look into rotating your shoulders early and bring that racket behind you. So it gives you that space to swing. Forehand, same thing, it's easier. You don't have to rotate that much, but still start with that. So like we talked about last week, Laura, the dancing partner, this guy here, is leading you into the corner. So it always brings you to the ball. Okay, so we're gonna do medium pace, straight hitting on both sides, 1 minute. Okay, so shuffle, rail, tee point, shuffle, rail, tee point. And just looking into having that rhythm. So it's not about speed now, it's about you feeling the rhythm of the shot. So if you can imagine the ball, you know exactly what the ball is coming tight and deep back into the same corner. So that's what we are asking the body to do, to feel. And you need to stand still when you swing. You need to take that time to keep finishing the shot. Shuffling. And Okay. And a little technical difference, no break. So we continue straight away. And now you are not even trying to hit the ball straight. The ball passes you, whether it's because you're late, which is most common reason, I guess. But so you're okay with that. So you don't try to reach behind the ball, but you hit a post. So same shuffle, but now you keep a little angle in the body position. So you don't try to get level with the ball. You're a little bit more facing the corner. And also with the bows, swing through. It can be a little bit shorter swing, but don't flick it. Swing. Come back, turn in, post. And now I want you to really visualize the 3-walled post in the nick. So you feel the angle and you feel the ball after hitting the side wall and front wall that it actually lands in the nick and it rolls out every single shot. Okay? 1 minute, go. And 3-wall posts, you really need to stay still to make it work. To look at the top players, they do it so extremely well, trusting the shot. They don't turn when they hit the ball. They don't look where the ball is going. And so they also, with that, they don't give away the shot. And when it's well aimed and the ball hits that nick, the player normally doesn't get it back. So make sure you have that angle. So we talk about 45 degrees generally. That's what you're holding here. So your body can make that angle already. And last 2, post in the nick. So this is actually the first time ever I hit all the shots in the nick. I don't know about you, but I got 100 out of 100. So that's pretty good. Never happened before. So now the last one is going to be the reach. You don't want to boast. You want to keep the ball straight and you're lunging. So there's a little bit more physical effort. You have less time, so you lunge, reach, and try to turn that racket facing the front wall. So it's the wrist that is doing the twist. So you're doing this movement, okay? Looks very uncomfortable on both sides. Try to get that racket facing the front wall. No vertical movement in the swing because you want to get under the ball, okay? 1 minute, reaching the ball up from that lunge. You can use your right foot or left foot, open stance or closed stance, whatever you prefer. Or you can use both. You can alternate between those two. Reaching out, make sure you lunge. So working with that glute a lot today. So don't get too close to the ball. The ball passes you. So as soon as you turn towards the corner, you have to take that step. So no shuffle. You're facing the back wall. Oof. Back to the tee. Facing the back wall. Low backswing, strong wrist, extra open racket to get that lift. Okay, come on. 5 more seconds. Yeah. And last one. Yes. Whew. Okay. All my shots were really tight. Hopefully yours as well. So now the last minute of this back corner exercise or pattern is going to be you doing the same alternation, but every time when you leave the tee, you will imagine one of the shots. The easy one, that gives you time, so you're next to the ball. Or the boast, or the one that you want to straighten out even though it's a more difficult position. So one of the 3 shots on both sides. So alternation is the same. You choose the shot, okay? Ready, go. Shuffling in, So you kind of play the rally, imagine the ball coming, and then react the correct way to get to that ball. Remember to stay on the toes, guys, when you get back to the tee. If you have that ability, let's say you have shoes on and it's not too slippery, try to stay on the toes, all right? Keep going. Got 30 seconds to go. Shuffle, good. Shuffle. Nice. Shuffling, hitting, shuffling, hitting. Good. Keep going, keep going. Keep that rhythm. Yes, finish every shot well. Make sure you swing that racket. Okay? No pushing around. Good. And time. Nice job. Okay, let's move straight to the open stance, quicker exercise to just to get that upper body rotation and again, burn those glute muscles a little bit. So going into low lunge, open stance, so really low, swing. You can go lob if you like. You don't have to swing full with this one. It's more about how the body works, so your mechanics. So you turn and go low, and you turn and you go low. So you switch from side to side as quick as you can. So this is a higher pace exercise, and the goal is to make you tired. Okay, so 1 minute, ready, go. And make sure your core works hard for the rotation. So you really get that upper body facing the sidewall on both sides. Turn and turn, 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 turn. A lot of balancing and low position on both sides. Keep going. Lift it up. And obviously, the more you swing, the more work it is for your core to balance yourself. 10 seconds. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 5 seconds. Time. Nice job. Good. Okay. All right. We're done with the racket. That was a lot of swinging. Good movement. Have a sip of water. Whew. All right. So we have the same routine as we had the whole last week. So we have a 10 station circuit first, medium paced / fast. If you want to push from the beginning, be my guest. I'm more than happy to see that. Otherwise, so it's always about you fighting against you. So you're not fighting against me or anybody else. You try to make those exercises work for you. So 10 stations. Hopefully you have an idea. Remember still a little bit what they were. Let's see. Are we on the ground with the first one? Where's my list? Did I forget? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, we start with the plank. Yeah. So we go down. So 45-second each position. We start with the plank, and remember, being in a plank, you go T, so wide, switch, wide, Y, I, and then back to T. Okay? So everybody prepare the plank. Nice and balanced. Spread your fingers out. Tight core and go. Wide. And with this, in this kind of planking, it's good to keep your hands quite close to one another. It's just easier to balance yourself. So one hand is kind of underneath your face or close to. And try to hold that stretch with every time with your arm for a couple of seconds. Bring it out, hold, bring it out, hold. At the same time, when the arm goes up, your whole body is stiff as a plank. Okay, and stop. All right, next one. We go on the back for abs. So elbow to knee. And if you don't want to go all the way here, just keep lifting your knees up or cycling like this. Or you can go straight back and forth. Otherwise, knee to elbow. Go. Alternation. Make sure you get your shoulder blades off the ground. And stand up. So next one, we're going to do the deep squat jumps. And the trick here is, the goal is to go down with the straight upper body, so you're not leaning forward. Keep your head up as high as you can. Touch the ground with your fingertips, or even with your palms. Okay, so you're kind of like in a frog position. Ready? Go. And when you jump up, bring your hands up as well, your arms. The more upper body movement in the arms, the better it is. Nice high jumps, very good leave. Low as you can, high as you can. Low as you can, high as you can. Time. Okay, back to planking. So we're gonna be on your elbows. So you might want to put a mat or towel underneath your elbows. And it's a low leg lift or leg raise. So you go into plank and have a 10 pumps with each foot, and then you switch. Ready? Plank and pump. 1, 2, 4, 5. And switch. And switch. So here you want to keep the whole body really tight. When you're pumping, your glutes are really working hard to keep you balanced, keep you straight. Ten pumps each time, hovering inch or two above the ground. And time. Good. Okay, come up again. To the sideways shuffle, aka the skating jump. When you jump to one side, try to touch your toe or the floor so you know you're low, and keep your body as low as you can. Ready? Go. You have 15 seconds to go. time. Okay, back on the ground, on your knees. And this is the slow push-up. So if you don't like to go hard on the hard floor with your knees, put a towel underneath. So the slow push-up. So knees on the ground, you're leaning forward. And obviously extended arms. At the beginning, lift your feet up. I'm crossing them like this. You can keep them next to one another as well. Slowly dropping your body weight until your nose is on the ground, and then slow back. So the slower you go, the heavier it gets. So you try to make very pure motion here. It's not about doing 100 fast, but do 15 to 20 nice and controlled and slow. Oh. When you push up, make sure you keep your upper body strong, tight, so you don't start bending your back too much. Okay. And the last one. Okay, another slow motion movement is the slow squat, slow deep squat. So this one, like last week, you remember, you go really slow. Everybody ready? Start dropping your weight, hold it for a little bit in the deepest position, and slow back. Don't come up in straight legs, so keep the tension in the thighs throughout the exercise. There you go. Stop. So the slower you go, the heavier this gets. Okay? So pump it as slow as you can. Good. Really slow. Slow up as well. As if somebody's on your shoulders. You go, oh. Slow, slow, slow. Back. Oh, little burn coming up. Okay, let's hold the 90-degree angle there for a little bit. Hold it. Hold it. Feel the burn. Hold it. Hold it. And slowly come up. Ooh, that was good. Shake it off a little bit. Okay, the forward lunge jumps. Remember that you switch the leg and try to touch the ground in front of you, in front of the foot as much as you can, with the opposite arm, opposite hand like this. Come back and lunge. Okay, fast pace. Let's go. Lunge, back. Jump and back. The more you can reach in front of your foot, the more ability you have to pick up the ball, the more range of motion you have. So try to bring that hand in front of your foot with every lunge. So left foot, right hand. Right foot, left hand. Keep going lower and deeper, lower and deeper. And stop. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. Knee raise, the next one, and then the deep squats again. Okay, ready for knee raise? Go. Keep going, come on. Okay, last one. Deep squat jump, as low as you can, as high as you can. And then we're gonna do the short, intense rounds. Ready? Go. Fifteen seconds. And time. Whew, good job. Okay, we got 90-second break and 2 rounds of heat coming up. Looking good. So a little reminder while we have the break is that we start with reptile, 60 seconds. Then the combination round, 60 seconds. Lunge, lunge, squat jump, push up, repetition. Then the high knees, a knee raise, and then the deep squat. So that's 4 minutes. No breaks in between. Should be fun. We always enjoy this a lot. All my fan mail is about these 4 minutes. People send me chocolate and flowers because they love this so much. Thank you for that. Okay, so reptile is the 60-second start. So if you start in the plank position, bring your knee to your elbow, and then same on the other side. Repeat the motion as many times as you can. Ready? Go. Make sure when you lift your knee up that you work on your core muscles to keep your body nice and tight. So ideally, the body stays straight with every lift. And time. Okay, straight to lunging. So 2 lunges, squat jump, and a push-up. Lunge, lunge, toe jump, and push-up. Lunge, lunge, toe jump, push-up. Time. So next one, knee raise. Come on. Higher. Come on, guys. Let's go. Deep squat, jump, go. Halfway. Nice and fresh. Come on, guys. Has to hurt a little bit. One minute break. Ha. Good job. Ha. So we got 4 minutes to go. Sounds like a victory. Okay. Same routine, starting with the reptile. 15 seconds. It's getting warm. Okay, guys, we can do this. All right, 1 minute, reptiles, and go. Keep going, halfway, guys, halfway. We are so fit. Yeah, 50 seconds. 5 seconds, guys. Come on. Yeah. All right. 2 lunges, toe jump, push up. Woo, let's do it. 1, 2, toe jump, push up. Come on, guys. We're almost there. Ten seconds. 10. Knees up. Come on, higher. If I could, I would shout more. Come on, doing good. Nice leave. Swing. Higher. Come on. We can do this. Okay. Down to deep squats. Last minute. Let's go. Touch the ground. Touch the ceiling. Come on. Last 30 seconds. Keep the pace. Could be a match ball. Time. Woo! Give yourself a little one.